Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Books, Beauty, and Brains. I'm Naomi Russell, and I'm 18 years old, and I started this channel just to talk about the things I feel like people my age aren't speaking about and should, like books and what's going on in the world, politics, and everything in between. And I also love makeup and fashion and stuff. But today, I'm going to do a book haul because I just went to Barnes& and Noble's, one of my favorite places ever, and I wanted to get some new books to read for the summer, so I decided I'd show you guys what I got. So my first book I actually got on my Kindle. I love this thing, and right now I'm reading Me Before You. I know the movie just came out, well, not just came out, maybe 2 months ago, and I'm in the middle of reading it right now. Hopefully I'll finish it tonight, and it's fantastic. So if you don't know, it's about this girl who's looking for a job, well, actually young woman I should say, who's looking for a job, and she ends up becoming this quadriplegic's caretaker, and eventually they find love, and he finds like a reason to live by being with her. But I don't know exactly what happens yet because I haven't finished it. So once I do, I'll probably be coming with a book review for you guys on that. But anyway, I highly recommend it already. It's called Me Before You by Jojo Myers, I think. Okay, my next book is called You Know Me Well, and it's actually written by two people, which I think is always interesting because then you hear two different points of view. So it's by Nina LaCour, I think I'm saying it right, sorry, and David Levithan. So let me read the inside. It says, "Who knows you well? Your best friend, your boyfriend or girlfriend, a stranger you met on a crazy night? No one, really." Mark and Kate have sat next to each other for an entire year, but their paths outside of class have never crossed. That is, until Kate spots Mark miles away from home, out in the city of a wild, unexpected night. Kate is lost, having fun just running away from a chance to finally meet the girl she's been in love with from afar. Mark, meanwhile, is in love with his best friend, Ryan, who may or may not feel the same way. When Kate and Mark meet up, little do they know how important they will become to each other, how, in a very short time, they will know each other better than any of the people who are supposed to know them more. And so it's told by both of the authors, alternating points of view, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the cover of the book just drew me to it. Like, look how beautiful this is. Honestly, if you're a book lover, you know, sometimes the covers will just draw you in and they'll make you buy them. And so they had this in the stand, like what young adults or whatever are reading this summer, so I decided to pick it up. It looked really cool, and it sounds really cool, and it looks really cool. Naomi, stop saying cool. Okay, next book. Girl Boss. I've been wanting to read this for the longest time. I know I'm like super late, that everyone who's anyone, even people who don't really read, have read Girl Boss because it's by the founder and executive chairman of Nasty Gal, Sophia Amoruso, and Nasty Gal has like some really cute clothes, and I just wanted to see her points of view, how she got there, because she's really young. I can't remember how old she is, like 20 something. But it's pretty cool that she's that young and has achieved such a level of success, especially being a woman with like the wage gap and you know all the injustices that we face. And so it's really cool that she's in such a high position of power, and I want to read it and become a hashtag girl boss too. So I'm excited for this one. I think it's a pretty short read, it looks like. Short and easy read. So I think I'm going to read it on my road trip coming up soon, later this summer. Okay, next book, Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, confession. So I think I'm gonna read it on my road trip coming up soon, later this summer. Okay, next book, Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, confession. I bought this book over a year ago, and I had started reading it. I think I got to like page 3. But actually, I have literally no train of thought. But this says my workout is reading in bed until my arms hurt. I love it because that's my workout too. Anyway, so if I remember, I just haven't got around to it to truly get in it yet. Sometimes it takes. I read books like that. Sometimes I'll read the first few pages and I'm like, I'm bored, let me move on to something else. But this seems really, really good, and the second book already came out, and I'm late, and I just need to get up on it. I'm determined to read this summer. So let's read the inside. It says, Mayor Barrow's world is divided by blood. Those with red and those with silver. Mare and her family are lowly reds, destined to serve the silver elite, whose supernatural abilities make them nearly gods. Mare steals what she can to help her family survive, but when her best friend is conscripted into the army, she gambles everything to win his freedom. A twist of fate leads her to the royal palace itself, where, in front of the king and all his nobles, she discovers a power of her own, an ability she didn't know she had, except her blood is red. So, this just sounds really cool, and I think, why do I keep saying cool? And I think the underlying message is, if you want to look at that way, that even though we're different, we're all special, and no one's higher up than anyone else. And I think it's especially important to have a message like that today. So, I have to read this. I'm definitely going to read it. I'm going to read the next book. I think it's called Glass Sword. Really excited. Okay, this one has the cutest cover art. Look how cute. It's a totally awkward love story by Tom Ellen and Lucy Iveson. And this is, again, another co-written book, which is crazy. I feel like books aren't usually co-written. But it's just so cute, which is another reason why it drew me to it, to be honest with you. And it's about, I think, this girl and this boy who are going to the summer right before college, and this is my summer right before college, so I just felt I have to read their experience too, and they both really want to find the one or the person for them, and these two run into each other randomly at a party, and I think they kiss, and then they don't, I think they leave, and they just don't know each other, and they run into each other again later, and like there's a bunch of twists and turns and misunderstandings, and wherever the sun will take them, you know, where's their love gonna take them? Are they gonna be together? Like, is this the one? Anyway, and it's based off a Jane Austen novel, and I love Jane Austen, so I'm really excited for this one. It's really short too, so I think this won't take me that long to finish. Yes. And this book, I've heard almost every book YouTuber talking about this, and as soon as I saw it in Barnes & Noble, I was like, I need to get this. And Sasha from A Book Utopia talked about it, and I love her so much. Like, she's amazing, and I think she hasn't read it yet either. I think she was talking about she's going to read it. So, Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. I'm so excited. It's another beautiful book. Like, look how beautiful it is. Okay, so this one, let me just read. Okay, let me read the back. I'm super excited for this though, and I think I sort of have an idea of what it's about, but I don't want to steer you guys wrong, so let me read the back. Sydney has always lived her life in the shadows, content to avoid the spotlight and let others be the center of attention. But then, a terrible accident lands her and her brother in jail, and thrusts her family into the public eye. Fortunately, Sydney finds solace with the Chathams, the family who owns the local pizza place. There's Layla, who welcomes Sydney with open arms, mysterious Rosie, who has secrets of her own, and Mac, quiet, protective Mac, who makes Sydney feel safe and secure. As she's drawn into her chaotic circle, their chaotic circle, Sydney is finally able to focus on what really matters: friendship, love, and most importantly, herself. This sounds amazing! I've heard so many good things about it, and it's also like another life lesson. If you're thrown into something crazy and chaotic and your world's flipped upside down, it's really not the end of the world. Just something I could probably learn. And yeah, so those are all the books that I bought recently that I plan on reading, and I think I want to do some book reviews on this channel coming very soon because I just finished The Duff, and if you know me in real life, you know I'm obsessed with that Divergent series, and I want to talk about the books and the movies. If you've seen them, you know I made that face, but I love everybody in the movies though, don't get me wrong. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to my new channel if you want to see more of me and what's to come, and even if you don't, you should still subscribe. And I'm really excited for what's yet to come on this channel. I hope to be very productive and very active this summer and get a lot of videos up right before school and even continue then. So try to leave me some positive feedback in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye!